Welcome to Brain Vision.
Hey everyone, today we'll be walking through problem number 16 from chapter 11 of the textbook, which asks us, what is a minimum resale price maintenance agreement? How might it reduce competition? And when might it be acceptable? So I've taken out a section of reading from from this chapter that would help us answer this question in particular. And let's read through it together. Antitrust law includes rules against restrictive practices that do not involve outright agreements to raise price or to reduce the quantity produced, blah, blah, blah. Antitrust, but that might have the effect of reducing competition. Antitrust cases involving restrictive practices are often controversial because they delve into specific contracts or agreements between firms that are allowed in some cases but not in others. So, for example, if a product manufacturer is selling to a group of dealers, so we have a manufacturer selling to a group of dealers who then sell to the general public, it is illegal for the manufacturer to demand a minimum resale price maintenance agreement, which would require the dealers to sell for at least a certain minimum price. So just to walk through that, how are we going to, sorry, I'm having trouble underlining this stuff today. So how we're going to define this word right here, minimum resale price maintenance agreement, is that it is an agreement which would require the dealers from a manufacturer to sell for at least a certain minimum price. So these dealers are from that manufacturer and they have to sell for a certain minimum price. That's how you define it. All right, I'll move into green now to answer the second question. How might this reduce competition? Well, a minimum price contract is illegal because it restricts competition among dealers. So to explain that in green, basically this reduces competition because there is only one low price. And this one low price is the price that dealers cannot go below. So logically, that is why it restricts competition. And another way to phrase this is that the dealers can't undercut that price. Undercut. So that's why it restricts competition. And thus, this limits dealers from putting items on sale to attract business. So it limits dealers from selling to attract business. So that is why a minimum resale price maintenance agreement is going to restrict competition. Now in red, I will answer the last question. When might the minimum resale price maintenance agreement be acceptable? So if we read on, it says, however, the manufacturer is legally allowed to suggest, in quotations, minimum prices and to stop selling to dealers who regularly undercut the suggested price. So what I've just underlined in red, it is only acceptable when a manufacturer suggests a price. So that is the key. It is allowed to suggest minimum prices. So that is allowed. And they say, you are right. If you think this rule sounds like a subtle distinction, you are right. But that is how it works in economics, I guess. So there you have it. If you guys enjoyed my video explanation of this problem, please hit the like button next to it. I hope you all have a nice day, and thank you for watching.